This is a nice old part of town you've seen before. The Stewart neighborhood. We're going to drive up here into a very chilly and frosty mountain home cemetery, which happens to be high on the hill and above the town, with Uncle Pen right up there and his fiddle right behind that Victorian mansion right there in the corner, straight ahead. And we'll make our corner here. And we'll go pull up here into the cemetery. I'll be right back. Hey, we made it. I'm in a Jeep. What do you expect? There's the receiving vault. I believe that's from 1872. The receiving vault is where, in this time of year, you'd pass away. They couldn't break ground. Look how this Jeep just climbs this nice little hill right here. I'm not even four-wheel drive. And so they would take your remains and they would be held in that little building down there all winter until the thaw in the springtime. And they could open the grave and then your body would be removed and interred. That's the receiving vault. It's nice that the city keeps one lane plowed through here like this. Oldest part of the cemetery you're in. The oldest burial is right here. One of the pioneers. This is not the Gibsons from Gibson Guitar, but these are the Carls. I cleaned these graves almost 5 years ago. They were almost black. You could not read them. You didn't even know that there was writing on them. Or the one right here in the front. Okay? That's Frank, his wife Mary Elizabeth, and their daughter Catherine Elizabeth, and little Eddie right here in the front. He was born in 1885. And he died in 1888. A little Carl family. Yep, but you can read them now and everybody knows who they are. That's right. You can see the plumes in the background again of the paper factory that we looked at a little earlier in another video. And then we look down here through one of the more scenic little valleys here. You heard me speak of the Henderson Castle and Frank Henderson. Here's the Ransoms right here. The grave in the center with the marker with the American flag is a Revolutionary War veteran. Yep. Of course, his relatives went on to be the governor of the state of Michigan. And Ransom Street is named after him here in Kalamazoo. And Governor Ransom was buried right over here. We'll take a short look. This has not been plowed. But again, not to worry. Here is the Henderson family gravesite. Frank Henderson, Henderson Ames Company, and the builder and resident of the Henderson Castle. Not far away. There's Governor Ransom's grave right back here. See the American flag. See the pink stone marker. Governor Ransom. Okay. Here you have Perrin, another local businessman back in the day. Man, J.J. Perrin. Up here is the Allen family. Allen's ball, a huge granite ball. Okay. Allen Casket Company. Very, very prominent casket company back in the day. And he sold his products all over the world. Allen's ball, that is to symbolize the earth, that his products touched the entire earth. Very interesting. The beautiful little older graves right here too. The Buells. See where we're going to be going. I've driven this a time or two. It's K College right over here on the side. Driven this a time or two. You just have to take it nice and easy. I mean, you can hear the snow crunching. Let's take it real nice and easy. Easy peasy down in Louisiana. I should have been a rapper. I rap fairly good. Glad wrap, aluminum foil, saran wrap, baggies. Somebody hit the fence and took out part of the cemetery fence right here. It may have been a snowplow, but I don't know. I didn't see that one. Well, let's take a little trip here now down into, we talked earlier in a earlier video about the Pfizer's. Pfizer company here in Kalamazoo, and it used to be the Upjohn and Pharmacia company, and then the Upjohn company. And let's take a quick look and see where Dr. Upjohn is buried, his family. Again, the receiving vault. Here's something waiting to be received right there. This is what goes in the ground that they put you in. Right there is a real vault. That's one of the vaults. You get you die and you're going to be buried in Michigan, unless it's a natural burial. The grave is dug, and then this is set inside, and there's different qualities of these. Boy, they can get really expensive. And then your casket's lowered into this asphaltum. A type of asphalt is laid around the top, and then that cap is put on, and you're sealed in there, and then the dirt's backfilled, and it's all done. Up. Oh! There. Nobody's been down through here in a couple of days except people walking. People in the neighborhood love to come back here, especially in the summertime. Very peaceful. And you'll catch me back here cleaning graves. I don't have to clean ones like that. That's a zinky. It's made of a zinc alloy, and it's been here since the 1880s, 1890s. And it still looks the same as it did when they put it in, when they installed them. They resist all kinds of biologicals and stuff. Oh, somebody's making me cut my own path here today. I don't care. We're gonna head up the hill here, see where several people, those are deer tracks there. And we'll climb here to the top. Again, no four-wheel drive. Just taking it nice and easy. Right here is Dr. Upjohn's grave, his wife. This is also a hero right here. This is Donald Millam. We have Millam Road here in Portage. He was in the 26th Infantry, killed in action in the Meuse-Argonne offensive in October of 1918, just about a month before the end of the war. Right there is where Mr. Millam is buried, and right behind him is the Upjohn monolith or headstone. Right below it, to the right, is covered with snow. Dr. Upjohn and his wife. The doctor's headstone is sunk into the ground a bit. You can see how much higher his wife says. Oops, sorry, right over here on this side of the stone. There needs to be a little bit of attention done there. I don't know who is in charge of such a thing, but I'm sure they know about it. Famous grave like that. And right straight ahead, not far, is a woodsman of the world right here. This is Lake, the Lakeys. Some say Lackey, also a veteran. And then straight ahead, the relative of Dr. Upjohn, William Harold Upjohn and his wife. And then we go on about right here, just in front of Stabler, right on the edge, is where there's a very famous grave that reminds you that the lady that passed away is written on there that I told you I was sick. Very famous little cemetery humor. And of course, the Dewing family, the Dewing building downtown in Kalamazoo. Very famous. The Parkers, quite possibly Parker Hannafin related. Right here is beautiful, beautiful obelisk of the Abercrombies. All right.